One of many things that happened when the Burning Crusade came out was they gave new tier armor sets to all the different classes. So what were these armor sets like? Were they good? Were they bad? And, most pertinently to this review, were they good or bad for paladins? Well, let's take a look. Let's shop around. Alright, now you look at this armor, and what does it say? It says, I am a factory that produces green, smoky death at range. Don't mess with me. What does this armor say? It says, I have black magic coming out of every orifice. Don't mess with me. Alright, now take a look at this armor set. What does it say? It says, I'm so elite, I stole Satan's armor. Don't mess with me. Check out the Tier 6 Warlock set. It says, I'm so elite, Satan is my armor. Don't mess with me. Check out this Priest armor set. It says, I am the Angel of Death. Do fear the Reaper. Don't mess with me. And now take a look at the Paladin Tier 5 armor set. What does it say? I am gay. Mess with me. Please. This armor set caused an uproar on the forums, and it's no wonder. I mean, it's terrible. And it's not like they're incapable of coming up with a good armor set for paladins. No. Take a look at the Tier 2 raid set, which used to be top of the line back before Burning Crusade came out. This armor set says, I am a holy warrior. Don't mess with me. And when you get down to it, it's perfect for paladins in every way. Blizzard is completely aware of this fact. It's very obvious that they're aware of this fact because whenever they want to depict paladins, they depict them in this set of armor. They know it's good, so why don't they make something else like it for the upper tiers and instead make this? And that's not the worst part about all of this. It is not the worst part by a long shot, because here is the concept art for what would eventually become Crystalforge armor. Take a look at it. Take a look at this sketch. What does this say? It says, I am a holy warrior. Do not mess with me. Now, I can understand why they didn't use this particular sketch because it's got crosses on it. There are a lot of outspoken people who are very offended by Christianity for some reason, and as such, they wouldn't stand for something like this. But it would be easy to replace those crosses with something else, like, say, shields or hammers. It would still look like a holy warrior. But they didn't replace those crosses with shields. They replaced the entire armor set with this. I mean, come on. This deserves a big fat 10 skull. And it wasn't until after I'd recorded all of this that I realized the story doesn't end here. You remember how I said it caused an uproar on the forums? Well, somebody pointed out that the virtual model for this armor isn't really that bad. The problem is that it's all purple. So people were going into Photoshop and creating recolorings of this. Those recolorings looked pretty decent. Here's one now. What does this say? It says, I have been blessed by all things holy and just. Think twice before you mess with me. It's not quite don't mess with me, but it's still good. The white plates with gold rims work perfectly for a holy warrior, and it really doesn't look gay at all. But Blizzard ignored these requests to just change the brushes on the virtual model, and still gave us the pink Power Ranger outfit. I can't believe it would take that many man-hours to just change the brush a little bit. But that isn't the worst part, not by a long shot. The worst part is the NPCs that they added to Shatrath City. They added these when the Sunwell Plateau instance came out, and they decided to give them recolorings of different high-end armor sets. They gave a recoloring of Crystalforge to the Shattered Sun clerics, but look at this. It's almost identical to the recoloring that somebody posted on the forums. They give this to the NPCs, and they leave us with the pink Power Ranger outfit? You've got to be kidding me! I'm giving this another skull. That's right, Crystalforge armor scored 2 skulls in a row for them. It really is that bad. It's as if someone at Blizzard is using a good idea's flaws as an excuse to replace the good idea with a bad idea so as to screw paladins over. This is exactly what they did when they replaced our strikes with the Seal and Judgment system. It's exactly what they did when they replaced this excellent Crystalforge armor with this ridiculous pink costume, and I certainly hope that they don't find something else in Wrath of the Lich King to replace with a perfectly bad idea.